Yo, yo, yo. Sports Source back on our video. The team's back. Everyone's back. Weird Saturday video. Go check it out, I guess. It's not football talk. It's more of just chilling and just saying what the hell you want. And, yeah. Anyways, tonight's video is actually going back to football talk. Yes, so you guys get more football talk out of us. And you'll get an extra video this week tomorrow, and Saturday's video will still be on, pending any weird things happen to us. Anyways, we're all back. Very happy where we are, and here we go again with me forgetting to copy to clipboard. Here we go. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it up in the chat. Y'all can come up in here and say whatever the hell y'all want. I don't know. Just, I guess, call us whatever you want. I don't know. Show it up. Just show up, right? Yeah, we're all very fucking happy with the 149 subs we've been left with here. The growth has been amazing over here. I don't know what's where else to go. I mean, jeez, it's crazy. But,
whatever style you're feeling.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, that wasn't me. That wasn't Chris, I don't think. But yeah. Let's get into this. Is he trying to talk to us? Oh. Jaron, were you saying something?
I said it was a Lowe's commercial.
Oh, I was like, no, I didn't even mute you. Your mic was muted. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, we're gonna continue. We got a lot to talk about tonight, so let's hop right up into this. You guys can do a little introduction. I think we kind of. You guys want to introduce anything? You want to shout out anything? You can. But otherwise, we'll get into the rankings. The part 2 to the rankings, wide receiver and tight end today. Wide receiver wise, yeah, Cooper Kupp had a great season, but if we want to stop comparing him to Megatron, that'd be very nice, please and thank you.
Triple Crown King.
Just going by, you know, what we doing? Top 10?
Yeah.
Top 10 wide receivers?
This season, we're
this season.
It was Cooper Kupp was one. I think we all know that. But overall, still gonna take Devontae. But Devontae was 2. He was slightly behind him. But those 2 were the 2 best this season. Something I'm not gonna put into this is winning. To me, it's a team sport, and I'm not gonna put another receiver above another one. Oh, because he won. Okay, it's based off how they played this season. I think Justin Jefferson was the 3rd best receiver this year. I think he was.
Jefferson?
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
And he had Kirk Cousins at quarterback, so that's even more impressive.
Yeah. No disrespect to Cooper Kupp, maybe. Or,
Isn't he, didn't they say Justin, is he a free agent?
No. He's only into his 3rd year. He's still got 3 more years left on this shit show team.
I thought I saw his name involved in a trade, though. Or
probably just someone with an active imagination.
I don't know. Someone had some. They were off that Molly. I don't know what they were doing, man. Jamar Chase to me was the over Tyreek this season.
Agreed.
But Tyreek had a rough year. He was dropping a shit ton, and he really wasn't great this season. But he still had a good season. Not to say he didn't play well. He just wasn't the same receiver he's been. Debo was up there. You can probably put Debo over Tyreek if you really want to. Tyreek,
I think I would probably put him over Tyreek for this year. Yeah.
Debo was really nice.
Dude,
I still have Stephon Diggs in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I had T. Higgins. He was nice this season. Yeah.
Overshadowed by Jamar Chase, but definitely really good in his own right.
I don't know what this. I don't like it when there's 2 great receivers next to each other and one just gets completely overshadowed.
US 7.
Call Chris Godwin because
I know you got to have your boy in the top 10.
Here we go. Okay, we're not done. I had Mike Evans, and then I did have Hunter Renfrow up there, man. Dude, did you see Hunter Renfrow's catch percentage this year on catchable targets? It was the highest in the league. It was higher than Cooper Kupp.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. This might be a little crazy. Oh, Loki got Jalen Waddle, bro. Because he broke that rookie reception record, bro.
Where do you got him?
But like 10, bro. Like 10, like low 10.
I'll give him he has to be lower than that. I'm sorry. Like, dude, his season wasn't even better than Deontay Johnson.
Bro? Oh yeah, I forgot about Deontay.
Like Deontay was over them. And I had Deontay 11, so I'll put if you want to talk this season, we'll put Jalen 12, but I don't have Jalen over Renfrow either. Renfrow's hands were that like he was that good this season. I really do think he was. You could even like Deontay, Renfrow, and Jalen Waddle were up there. You could even
CD Lamb.
Huh?
CD Lamb.
He was up in that conversation. I don't think he's 10. I really don't. I don't know what's so special about his season. I mean, I've seen all these guys' stats. They're all really close, but I'm taking a guy who's possibly he's the top 7, 8 slot receiver in the league, one of the best route runners. He has probably the best hands in the NFL. Like his hands, like on those catchable targets, dude. Now listen, when we talk about hands, we also used to talk about They talked about Deontay Johnson, but did we see him? He fumbled the bag in that game against the Kansas City Chiefs. He really did. I don't know what it was, man. He couldn't catch it. He couldn't catch shit. He's not. I don't think he's gonna be a Steeler next year. I really don't. They don't pay guys.
Ooh, you think so? I think he's gonna be there.
If he asks for less money than probably like 8-10 million, they don't pay guys. They'll replace you easily.
If Washington get a good quarterback, this boy is going to explode next year.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin. He had bad quarterback play and no one to take pressure off of him. Those were literally the only reasons he wasn't any higher. But yeah, I feel once we get the quarterback established and get an actual number 2 receiver that won't be injured, I think Terry McLaurin's just going to absolutely have himself an excellent season and firmly entrench himself at least as a top 15 receiver, but possibly also a top 10 receiver.
Hey, easy. Guess what?
What's up?
I went and got something for my paint, right? And I went into the store because I got my card, right? So I got something for it, and the guy said, "This is really, really strong." He said, "The first time you take it, your body's going to get adjusted to it." He said, "You gonna be like, whoa," and he wasn't. He wasn't lying. I took that damn pill, man. Let me tell you, I was out of it. I was in this bad boy like, but it took all the pain away.
Okay. You had something to say, Will?
Oh no, I was just reading off what I can talk about that later. What Adam Schefter posted, but yeah, tight end wise, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and George Kittle had great years coming back. Even though George Kittle played with a shitty quarterback again, give him a quarterback, Trey Lance. Kyle Pitts was up there with Dalton Schultz.
Darren Waller.
What were we talking about?
Tight end was Darren Waller was like 8. He didn't have a great year. He was injured a lot, so I moved him down. But Robert Gronkowski, Dallas Goedert, like 6 and 7.
I don't know how to say his name. Whoever that's tight end on the Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth?
Yeah, that rookie. Yeah, I forgot how many touchdowns he had.
He's all right, but he's not a top 10 tight end again.
Oh no, I'm not saying top 10.
No, I know. I had Mike
Red zone,
Gesicki, Zach Ertz, and Darren Waller in the top 10 too. So, again, I did, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, George Kittle were the top 3. Kyle Pitts, Rob Gronkowski, Dalton Schultz are 4 to 6. Dallas Goedert was 7. Waller was 8. Ertz and Gesicki were 9 and 10.
Dalton Short.
8.
he's overrated.
Cowboys tight end.
He had a good year.
He had a good year. Phil, you could sneak him in there if you really wanted to.
It
wasn't a great tight end year this year.
Let's see who we got. Next Raider.
Yo,
It's good.
what's going on? How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Good.
Hey, wait a minute. Now we need to fix the screen here. Let's see. How do we do this? Let's see. Is this a better screen?
No,
I'm trying to find.
Um,
Oh Jesus. Nope. I don't think this is any better. I'm. Let me see here.
You got everybody looking tiny.
Yeah, that's the issue. We have so many people in here. Whatever. Oh, where the fuck did everyone go? Y'all
There you
here?
go. We on the side looking like
Brady
tiny
Chill.
people.
What the
mean,
hell?
that's pretty cool. Like
I didn't even push
Yeah,
that
people
one.
like
Okay, yeah, we just have a lot of people. Okay, yeah. Anyways,
They do
let
look
me-
like the Brady Bunch thing.
okay, we're gonna take the link off. Y'all can find that link. It's in the chat. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about the the wide receiver and tight end rankings. How you doing,
good. How are you?
man? But yeah. If y'all want to, if you guys have any disagreements with the rankings, you can tell me. Otherwise, we can move on to the AFC South and North overviews of the season.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I was cutting. So what were you guys saying? Because there's fucking
Nah, I'm good with it.
Oh, I was just talking about. We're going to be talking about the AFC South and North overview here in a second. So AFC South-wise, Tennessee, another.
Oh, T-Law ain't that bad. Once he gets an actual team, he'll be a beast, bro.
But
He'll be the best quarterback in that class. I'm telling you, man.
Probably.
I don't care what anyone says. He'd be the best quarterback in that class in 5
Who?
years.
Honestly, yeah, he had nothing to work with this year. Trevor Lawrence,
Who?
yeah.
Terrible coach. Sorry.
Same thing can be said about Davis. Same thing can be said about Davis Mills from the Texans. If they
Oh
can
yeah, I
actually
know.
go
Yeah,
back-
he a beast too.
Yeah, he definitely played better than expected.
Listen, this is no disrespect to Mac Jones, but he was not the best quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. I be telling you.
He's a system quarterback, and here's my point. Right?
That's
I'm not
like
to
that
be-
whole
this is
damn-
not- All of his success is because of one guy,
Dude,
and I'm sorry, it's because of Belichick. Belichick can work with any fucking quarterback.
he went from Nick
Disagree with me?
Saban to Bill Belichick. Like, dude, that's like
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, literally, Mac Jones landed in the perfect system for him.
Oh no, that's just the thing about it.
We're perfect in Bama, and you're perfect with the Pats. So.
Yeah.
But the overview for I'm going to start off in the South with the Titans. If they never, they lost Henry, and then he came back too early. I don't even think he was 100% healthy entering
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
I knew Ryan Tannehill was not top 10 first season started, but everyone
Nope.
was on my
No,
case.
he's barely top 15. You kidding me right now? He's like 14.
Yeah.
Hate to say it,
Sorry,
but
they
that's how it
cannot-
is.
They cannot win a Super Bowl with him.
I really.
But they're stuck
Well-
with him for at least another couple of years, so they're kind of stuck.
We'll see how they do. We'll see what happens. What went well? They had a good record. What went bad? The playoff game. Because once you take the ball and you have to put it in Tannehill's hands, you just know.
Exactly, it happens every year. That's what I'm
Like
saying.
I said, that offense. There's one guy that offense should run through, and it's AJ fucking Brown. I don't know why. They just need to run it through more, man.
Quarterback.
They ran Derrick Henry into the ground. What do you
Exactly.
expect?
I'm off an injury, bro. Which he
It is
shouldn't
what it
play,
is.
bro. But you still.
It is what it is. I'm not trying to hear injury excuses because every team suffers those. I'm just not trying to hear.
Bro, they legit had 8 sacks and still lost.
I'm so tired of this thing.
Yeah.
What's on, Darren?
I said I get so tired of this thing freezing. Y'all be talking and
shit.
it be freezing.
Fuck, we're frozen. I'm frozen over here.
Then I be sitting here like, where did they go?
Yo, am I still frozen, y'all?
No, I
Yeah,
can hear
you're
you.
still frozen.
Shit.
now
Let me.
you are.
Hey, yeah, your thing is frozen. I thought it was mine because my shit kept fucking cutting off, pissing me off.
Ah, shit. Well, it was. Let's try some more time.
Right.
Okay,
You know,
I can see him moving
keep
back.
crossing the
Yes, I'm back. Okay.
the Colts
what
are
went-
going to keep crossing.
Carson. Okay.
Yeah,
Give
they
me a
trying to keep him.
bro. Michael Pittman.
No. That season, that offense. I don't care how good it produced. It wasn't that good. They need a wide receiver too. They do.
For real.
They'll have to get that in free agency. They need move. They just need to move on from that. They just need a whole new offense, pretty much outside that old line and that running back and Michael Pittman. They need to fix up the whole team. Defensively, they're all right. We just need to see what they can keep improving on. To move on, I mean, yeah, we're moving on from the Titans, I guess, at this point. If anyone wants to join, you guys can. It's fine.
Titans.
No, just moving
Yeah,
on
I
from
think
them
we said
at this point. I mean, I don't know. Nothing else to really say at this point.
We won the trade. That's all I gotta say. That's insane. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah. Colts, they need to improve, and then we'll see how they are.
Should they keep Carson Wentz?
And Carson Wentz is looking like he'll be on the trading block. So, yeah,
They got to get
more
past
likely the
playoffs.
cutting block. He's gonna be cut. If anything happens, he'll be cut. And here's why: they save a bunch.
and I
of money,
imagine he'll be far more pursued if he does get cut. I feel like he'd be an option
Oh,
for a lot of teams.
it's the money. It is the money. He should never gotten paid that. I don't care what anyone says. He never was worth whatever the hell he got paid. He's a guy that he could work with Belichick, I guess. Sure, whatever. Carson Wentz, any quarterback can work with him. You got Jimmy G out here working with him.
I think the Steelers are gonna get Carson Wentz because they need a quarterback.
Belichick can develop it. He can, yeah.
Very true.
Because
Belichick is
right
man.
now the Washington team is either looking at him.
I don't know what it
or
is
Jimmy
about
They're
him.
looking at everyone, so I don't know who we're gonna get at quarterback.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Commanders are going to enter leave free agency with Carson Wentz, Marcus Mariota. I mean, they're gonna have every quarterback out there, dude. They're like, hey, we're loaded over here, boys.
No, I'm absolutely certain they're gonna probably get a free agent quarterback and then draft someone. I think literally the two names that I've heard the most about them talking about, Desmond Ridder and Sam Howell. Those are the two names I've been hearing, and they're day 2 picks. So
Yeah,
I'm
but they're not proven. You could get those guys, but you need to have another quarterback that's been proven.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
The ropes.
That's,
Okay.
This is what I said. I said
Alright,
that. Yeah,
she's
they're gonna get one in
fucking
free
funny.
agency, and then but yeah.
I mean, again, they're not a team that's going to go win a championship. They're not really set up for that yet.
Nope.
That's
what people don't get. Here's what I want to say to a lot of our fans are saying we're a quarterback away from being Super Bowl contenders. We are not a quarterback away. Potential perennial playoff contenders, maybe, but we're not ready for a Super Bowl. We still need a middle linebacker. We need a wide receiver too. A few pieces on defense.
You guys need a new staff. You guys need everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Kobe Dean, bro. That's all you need. Go get him in the draft.
Kobe Dean.
Best
Yeah,
line.
I would not mind that at all.
Yeah,
That's why we get in the first round. Provided we don't trade it for Jimmy Garoppolo, but I would be so mad if we traded it first for Jimmy.
You guys can have Carson Wentz and Jimmy G dueled out. See who wants to.
Shit,
No,
Heineken,
we're
Anyways,
not going to
yeah,
invest that
he's
much
one.
in free agent quarterbacks.
but moving on to the Texans. Actually, their season was, I would
No,
say,
but
more
I
of a
think if they
highlight.
get a good quarterback, they gonna win that division.
Who?
Yeah.
I think if they get a good
honestly,
quarterback, they got
Texans
enough
to
to win that
succeed.
division. That division
Wait, who
sucks.
does?
Bro, you just draft Kyle Hamilton and then
Wait, who? What team?
Huh?
Wait, what team has?
I said
Wait, what
if
team was?
Washington lands a good quarterback, they got
Oh,
enough to win that division.
man, we're not even on Washington.
Yeah.
We ain't even on their division yet. We need to stick to. No, moving on to the Texans.
Texans
Trade Watson, get some assets, and you're fine.
Yep.
You get some more
They
assets.
won't, dude. They're not gonna, dude.
And get rid of the
So
fucking
much.
owner, whoever owns the Texans, because
Chris, there's a reason all this happened. I'm telling you, that front office set everything up that's happened to
Man,
Watson.
I don't believe
I
it.
mean,
though.
for God's sakes, they fucking gave up
Allegations.
DeAndre Hopkins, a top 10, top 5 receiver, for a bag of fucking Doritos.
That's gonna be a three-way team deal. Watch.
They need to get a
It's
new.
not
they
gonna
need to
be
get
a
new-
one.
No, but
one-on-one.
they're getting rid of Watson, and they're going to get assets
Yeah.
for him, and then build around Davis Mills, who's 21. They're fine. They're fine. They're in a better position. I'm going to tell you right now, from what I've seen,
I don't
from what I
think
see
they're
with this
under the
team,
cap, are they? They're not. under
Trey
the cap.
Brandon Cooks. That's something.
yeah, they probably will. But I'm saying they are in a good position for 5 years down the road, in a better position than Tennessee is probably. Tennessee is not for the future. They're to win right now. They're another team that's just trying to set up to win right now, and they can't do that with a horrible quarterback. Anyways, Texans, you showed flashes. You're probably going to get rid of Brandon Cooks. They're going to probably select Kayvon or something.
Brandon Cooks, come on to Vegas. Come on, brother. Come on to Vegas. We need you, man. We need you. We need everything we can. If we can get Adams, might as well get him.
We're not getting Adams. There's no chance that we're in Adams at this point.
Nah, not by what Derek Carr said.
Him up the whole offseason.
What do you mean by what Derek Carr said?
During season.
Well, I mean, he's kind of like, with the shit that's going on with Rodgers is the Packers kind of want to make him the highest paid quarterback. And in order to do that, they have to get rid of Adams because
I'm saying, but
you
say not with what Carr said. What did Carr say that?
Well, he said he'll play with whoever, and he's best friend, and he's close with Brandon Cooks and Devontae Adams. So I'm saying, like, if you can't get one, you can get the other.
The fact of the matter is, we're not getting Adams, and there's only one reason why, and that is money. We don't have the money to pay.
We don't have the cap. Yeah.
Okay, and and I'm sorry, like any Raider fan, if you think you get disrespect by this comment, any dumb fucking Raider fan wants him, I don't know what to tell you. We have $40 fucking million to go pay this guy, and you want to pay $30 million of that to go fucking pay one guy. That's sorry.
Too much money.
We have more than one fucking hole on this roster. Okay? There we go.
Unless we cut Littleton and Kukowski.
No. Even when you cut those two, you're only having $40 million. We have $20 million right now. That's all we have.
That's true.
And we don't have the money, and even with the Derek Carr extension, that leaves us maybe with 50 at the best. That doesn't bring 50. Us much. We're not going to have much there's a lot of pros to it, but there's just that
a lot of cons. Yeah, the cons is the future mainly because, but that is too much money.
Con's pretty easy to set up. Southwise, Jacksonville, they flashed some potential. Let's see what they do.
T-Law 3,600 yards with that terror.
Jacksonville, I like them.
Yeah, 700 yards. They have a young good corner in Tyson Campbell.
You didn't realize 3,300 yards is pretty easy to get in today's NFL, right? If you don't get that,
considering he got it in Jacksonville.
I was reading stats on ESPN.
Yeah, considering he got it in Jacksonville, that's an impressive feat. Considering there was hardly anything.
Well, yeah, 300 yards. So that was rushing.
What are their needs? DJ Chark is hurt, but he comes back. They're pretty good. He's pretty good. He's not
coming back. Yeah. That's the thing about it. Chark isn't gonna be a Jaguar anymore. He's walking out.
I don't know. Say this guy's. I don't know if I can show it, bro.
I don't really know how much. Oh, yo, what's up, Champ Highlights? If you want to come up in here, you can. Here's the link if you want to come up into here, man. Thank you for the subscription. Is that 150? Wait a minute. Is that 150? We got another subscriber. Ah, shit. Yeah, we got 150, man. Thank you. It says 150. If that's not right, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, the Jaguars with 2 good free agencies the next 2 years, if they have that, right? If they can sign the right guys and move forward with the future, they might go win that division here soon. They might.
Because they have the cap right now. They have what, almost 80 million?
They have almost 80 million.
Yeah.
We'll see how they.
Honestly, I think they could be the ones that scoop up Devontae Adams because they have the bread for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That's
that
what
would
I'm
be.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, T.O. for sure. Oh, crazy.
I'm sure Trevor Lawrence would appreciate that too.
Yeah, you could get
Honestly,
him, and you could possibly get. They could possibly max out maybe 3-4 players.
No, they could max out with a Godwin and Adams with T-Law. Like, you telling me who's stopping that offense? I really don't. I don't want to face that.
That's fucking scary. And don't they got a tight end over there? Over there, that's kind of like coming up.
No, not really. That's
No.
It's kind of where their big hole is because
okay.
Honestly, if I'm them, you don't need James Robinson. You don't. You have Travis Etienne. If you trade James Robinson when he has good value, you can get a tight end that's valuable enough, or maybe even draft a Jalen Windemeyer in this draft. Maybe. Charlie Pollard, something. I don't know. Figure it out, tight end wise. I don't know. But yeah, outside of that, for the South, I think like that division is probably the weakest in football. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's probably one team I'm saying this future is pretty bright, and I think it could be really good. So we'll see. I'll give Jacksonville that respect and say in 3 years they can go win that division. Just saying. Watch out.
As long as they build up right.
The AFC North, one of the tougher divisions.
Yeah, an actual coach doesn't.
Let me
what do you mean?
On the lines is they could probably make the playoffs this season.
Wait, Chris, Chris, wait, what team needs to get a head coach?
Jags.
They got a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah, they just got a coach.
And I hate
after the
Super Bowl,
I know everybody.
Well, he bad.
I mean, we're not gonna act like Doug Peterson.
No,
he's probably gonna be one of the better coaches in the league. I mean, he wasn't able to
say that.
He wasn't able to build his that he had no control over what he had to do with, and he won a motherfucking title with motherfucking Nick Foles, guys. Come on, man. If he would have been able to build his team the way he liked, because he even admitted he was never in control of that roster. If he was, they probably would have won more games.
Mm-hmm. That's why he didn't want to stay there because he said, "Fuck you." Hey, I mean, I honestly wanted Doug Peterson if we didn't. Well, sorry, damn. But yeah,
that ain't good. Dude.
They got a good one in head coach with Doug Peterson. I like him. I don't know what.
I'm not gonna say I wanted him over Josh McDaniels. I think that was kind of evident from the start. Like once we were going after Ziegler, like we knew who we was getting as head coach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I mean the feedback's been good. We're chilling. That's what it is.
We just have to see how it plays on the field. I don't care what the feedback says. I want to see him on the field, or I want to see him on the sideline coaching.
Yeah, when time matters. And
on to the AFC North.
Wait, before we get to the AFC North, do we undo contenders and pretenders for the AFC
South?
Oh,
yeah. The contenders for next year, I'll give it to Tennessee and the Colts. But if we're talking about championship-wise, none of these teams are contenders. I really don't.
Yeah, this is a bad division.
It is a bad division because I wouldn't sleep on the Texans either.
Yeah.
The Texans.
I'm not gonna go. Listen, I'll go far with them, but I'm not gonna go to that extent to say
4 wins. They get 4 wins again.
I ain't say Super Bowl for the Texans, but they can't make the playoffs.
They'll be like the
That's
11th
the
best
Cinderella
team.
team.
They'll be good. Don't get me wrong; they can be good, but I just don't see them even making the playoffs. They're not that team. What weapon are they
the
gonna?
Texans?
Yeah, my point is, what weapon are they gonna have? Because they're trading away Brandon Cooks. They're not keeping.
I mean, if you think about it this way, how many? Oh wait, never mind. Do they even have good draft assets this year? Not like good picks this year.
They have
2, 3.
Let me see. Houston, they have
Number 3 overall. I think they're going to draft either a safety or a DM because they need to build up that defense too in that division.
Yeah.
So
I'm
be
gonna
honest.
switch it up and I say they go for a quarterback because Deshaun Watson's not gonna come back.
David Mills.
They don't need a quarterback.
Davis Mills.
They don't need a quarterback, but who do they have? I don't
Davis
know.
Mills.
I don't know any other team.
Oh no, they have so they have Davis Mills, who is 21 years old, and I mean for what he put up, like he had a good year. Like I don't want to sit here and say he didn't have
him. I heard he had a pretty decent year.
Well, let me see
for what he was dealt with. For what he was dealt with.
No, for what he was dealt with and he only played 9 games. Get this: 2,700 yards, 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Not a bad year at all. I think if you give him an actual weapon or two outside of because they're not going to bring Brandon Cooks back, but I think if they can build that team up through years, years on end, I think they'll be fine.
I think if you add DJ Chark with another receiver, I think they could have a pretty good offense with Mills.
Again, but they need a defense too in that division. Again,
Yeah,
Tennessee's loaded on the offense, but I really think like Harold Landry could be gone. I really do. There's a chance he could be gone from Tennessee. We'll see. On to the AFC North. I think we already did the contenders. We'll start with Cincinnati. Like I'll leave it as simple as this: if they get an O-line, they're winning that division.
If they get an O-line, they're winning the Super Bowl.
Who? Wait.
Cincinnati. I think they're a real contender to go and do some damage this year, man.
Especially if they get an O-line.
Who said no?
I don't know. You with that 31st pick, you better trade up.
Wait.
Unless you get a steal.
Nah,
That's gonna be a battle.
What's up?
That's gonna be a battle. I think whoever win that division.
Shoot, they might as well get Sauce Gardner.
They have a very good chance of repeating. Especially if
you give Joe Burrow an O-line, he might go win a Super Bowl in his third year. I'm just saying that right now, man.
Yeah, actual cornerback and actually win.
Well, okay, they have a good corner set. They have one really bad corner. If they can add one good corner from this draft class, like they're fine, right? Or even from free agency. Like who's to say they don't throw out $20 million to a corner that I have in mind, J.C. Jackson? Who's to say that they aren't going to go get him because they have $60 million to work with? Who wants to go face Jesse Bates and motherfucking J.C. Jackson? Like, I'm sorry, no one.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal right there.
Now,
yeah, literally, the Bengals have like top five.
Dude,
available
another team to bring up in mind would be like the Jets. Like I know like that's a division rival, but they have some good money up there, and I think if they can add J.C. Jackson along, I mean they have. I don't know what they have in that corner safety set, but if they kept Marcus May around and they added like
Marcus May's a beast.
No, I don't think they're gonna keep him around. I gotta figure out. I don't know what they got. I don't know what they got at the corner. That's my issue. I gotta think about that. They gotta do something over there. But like,
Saints are gonna get rid of key guys too because they're fucking damn near $70 million over the cap.
So, a thing with them that we all have to realize. Oh, Darren's gone. Okay, whatever. The thing we have to realize is they can make up $100 million in straight up restructures. If they restructure all the contracts they need to, they'll be with $20 million, but they're not going to re-sign everyone. Then we have to realize that because if I'm the Saints, moving forward, one guy you really have to get rid of is Teron Armstead. He is playing you. He is giving you 8 games, and he's not giving you 9. And Teron Armstead is another guy you can look out for the Bengals. Just saying. The Bengals possibly might go all O-line, and they might go get Teron and Brandon Scherf. If those two can stay healthy, though, that is a beast duo. Now, I think really anything, like they really are in a good place. Now, like I said, there's, we have to see how they do. The Bengals are a team that they have very minimal holes to fill, and that is at the O-line to me. And I'm not even going to say – I'm going to say corner, like one spot. Maybe they don't have to cover up safety. Maybe a linebacker spot or two, but they are fine. Like outside of that, they are really –
get rid of Eli Apple.
They're going to probably. Outside of that, moving on with the Steelers.
They going to have problems.
They really will. And they have no corner, no cornerback. They have no O-line. They have no safeties outside of one guy. That team will not. They will probably finish. They're going to finish right there with Cleveland, who we'll discuss next. But they're not a contender to go anywhere. I'm going to make that right now. They are not contenders.
Who not a contender?
Steelers.
Oh no,
they're not contenders.
But they always find a way to be in the mix. I don't know how they do it.
That's true.
They find a way to be in the mix.
Because they have
D-line is amazing.
But
where you can say they don't have a quarterback.
Depending
they don't
on
have a
who's on quarterback.
Last season, it should be no reason why Cincinnati couldn't take it. There should have been no reason why. It's not going to be like that this season. They're going to be fighting for that. They're going to be fighting for that. They're going to be fighting for that crown, that spot again. Because my boy's going to come back healthy, and it's going to be a different team. And they're going to see a different team that they're going to face. It ain't going to be the same.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that.
That division ain't gonna be the same. I wouldn't sleep on Pittsburgh next year either.
Pittsburgh to me is out of that mix. So is Cleveland. I'm sorry. Until they can fix that coaching staff up and get their shit together. I'm sorry. Until they can fix that shit up over there, which we'll discuss next. But the Steelers, to me, they have so many holes to fill, and they might even need receiver. And I'm sorry, you cannot tell me you cannot walk into next year with Ray McCloud and motherfucking but Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool's head's so far up his own ass because he doesn't know what he's doing. He is a clown on the field. If he gets into the mindset of football only, he is fine. But the Steelers, we'll see what they do. They're not going to win that division.
It's all quarterback they pick. If they trade for a veteran quarterback, or they go for the draft, or they stick with the one they got. If they stick with the guy they got,
I don't.
They bring in a veteran quarterback.
They pick 21. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no quarterback in this class. There's zero quarterbacks in this class that will lead them to that division title in year one. Just saying that right now. I don't even think
Carson. Not a division, but I mean, it's Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin's a good coach. I think
he's worked with the same quarterback for 17 years. If
that's true.
We're finally going to see him work with a different quarterback, right? We're finally going to see him. He's going to have to finally adjust.
Actually, no. He worked with Mason Rudolph in that year.
Yeah, I was going to say,
something.
Yeah, him and Devin Hodges.
That team didn't contend, though. We saw that team. They weren't. I mean, they were better than expected, but they weren't contenders to go win that division.
No, but I'm saying like that's an example of like Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, but
with a different quarterback.
Mason
Rudolph, he's trash. Come on, he's Mason Rudolph.
Yeah,
you're talking about he's kind of like how San Francisco's backup. What's his name? Fucking the one dude that would always destroy us when we played him. Fucking on the 49ers, Mullins.
Nick Mullins. Whatever, right? Browns,
Baker
and maybe your clown fan base can fix. I mean, just please for one off season, be quiet and let your team just do what they need to. As far as I'm seeing, apparently they want to go offer up. Apparently they want to go offer up $11 to $15 million to David Njoku per year. I don't think he's even worth half that, but whatever. I guess that's just me. They're not bringing back Jarvis Landry. That's as far as I've seen.
They're gonna stink next year.
Are you done?
You think they get better? Do you think they get rid of Baker? Because I mean,
Yes.
No.
Well, they're not.
Probably not.
Oh my
I
God!
think they're gonna try and build around him and hope
I
he
mean,
does well.
if they don't, after seeing what happened this season, because they thought OBJ was the problem. You take away OBJ, Baker Mayfield's just as trash as he was before, if not worse.
He's okay, but they're not. They want to cut Jarvis Landry.
Okay.
What do they
Stupid.
have? What weapons do they have that are even? What's up?
All right, let me go on my rant.
You know how they look at Baker Mayfield. They look at Baker Mayfield like
Yeah,
Kansas City.
Okay,
They
so
think
let's.
Baker Mayfield is that.
He's like Blake Bortles. He's not. He's not that good.
All right.
Like
Okay,
I
Cleveland,
would rather keep Landry and build off Landry instead of fucking taking a risk with Baker Mayfield every year.
he just need to shut up and play ball.
He's a cocky motherfucker.
All right, now Chris has got a rant, so let's hear him.
All right. First of all, Baker, overrated prospect. Knew that since day one. They have Nick Chubb. They have an O-line. Denzel Ward. Jarvis out. Austin Hooper.
Since Austin Hooper hasn't been the main option, he's been average.
For some reason. I don't know.
I know, but he's been average since he left.
I know.
Number 2, Jarvis Landry's probably gone, sadly. But that team, the O-line, you mentioned the O-line, and I'm sorry, that's not an elite O-line. I don't give a damn what anyone says. They can't stay healthy. You're not elite. Continue.
I said it gets bailed out by Nick Chubb. Top 3 back? Yeah, top 3 back. Defense
is okay.
Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward.
Your defense is okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, their defense is supposed to be so hyped up.
Yeah, their defense is like that sounds like a top 12 defense, like top 15 at most.
And they added Josh Johnson in the offseason too.
That's what I'm saying. The more logical and more actual realistic way would be to cut Baker Mayfield, because how the hell are you not going to see he's the problem there?
That it's
bro,
like your star receiver left and got a ring
and scored in the Super Bowl.
Come on, that star receiver that you guys fucking complained about went and left your organization and got a ring.
Dude, and that ring was a smack in the face.
Exactly.
No, but you know what?
Baker
That ring
Mayfield's
also
trash.
that
That
ring was
ring's
also
true.
a smack. That ring was also a smack in the face to the Lion fans. Just saying. I feel bad for Lion fans, but anyways, I don't feel bad one bit. I don't feel bad. I'm saying Lion fans, their team. I do want to state this when we talk about their team, because I feel like they're a really good team moving forward.
Yeah, they're a really good team. Who is it?
Now, like I said, yeah, Dan Campbell. We'll talk about them next week probably. We can do that next week.
Chris, did you have anything more to say? Did you have anything more to rant about?
To be honest though, if they need to draft someone, they have to get your boy Garrett Wilson. That's it. I guess that's really it.
That's it.
I don't feel bad for him, but hey, he's good.
Dude,
I feel bad for him.
I really think they should. I really think, honestly, the quarterback they should go for. It's not a really big name, but Gardner Minshew, man, they really need to go for someone that has the arm talent. I'm telling you right now, Gardner Minshew's arm is big. It's better than fucking Baker Mayfield. Just saying.
If that switch were to take place, Minshew with Cleveland, that's trouble.
You give him now. If you give Minshew, Landry, Peoples-Jones, and Garrett Wilson, just saying.
That's trouble. I think he'll bring that spark in that game time play, in that energy that Cleveland needs, because Baker's not bringing it. Like as
he does more of this.
Baker underthrow the ball.
No, Baker does more of this than actually plays football. He does more of
That's
this.
more progressive commercials than actually.
His
People
throws,
are gonna kill me, but Nathan Peterman's better than
they
Baker
say his
Mayfield. I
throws
don't give a
don't
fuck what
be on
anyone
point.
says.
He don't be on point. His throws don't be on point.
Exactly. I don't hear no injury excuses because he plays through it. So if you're able to play through it,
Yeah.
like
Honestly,
don't-
I think they have a better shot if they kept Johnny Manziel. That's how fucking trash.
that's what
Baker
compare him
Mayfield
to.
is.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Well,
Did
they're
you
on the
just-
same. They're on the same level.
Who is?
Baker and Johnny
Manziel and
Manziel.
Baker.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were trying to
Johnny
compare
Manziel.
Baker to fucking Nathan Peterman. I'm sorry, but that
Johnny
let-
Manziel was too Showtime. He was too much Showtime. But I agree with you. Baker and Johnny on the same boat.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield needs to shut up
Winning quarterbacks
and play ball. Stop being bigger than what you are, bigger than with the team. Play, prove it on the field.
yeah.
Because you're a loser right now.
He's like a player version of John Gruden, if you want to call it that way. His ego's too big.
Yeah.
But
Cut
yeah,
that
we can
shit
move
out,
on
play football.
to. Yeah, no, that's true. But we can move on to Baltimore. The second biggest contender in that division. That's just depending on what they do in free agency. We'll have to see what they do with that D line. They need to do something. They do.
All right.
Lamar gonna make history with this
What?
deal he's gonna do.
What,
But if the deal goes through,
what deal?
Lamar gonna be the first, but it's gonna change the way the NFL deals are being made. Because it's gonna change that middleman of getting all that money. And it's gonna prove that deals can be made without an agent.
Wait, what?
How much money do you think he's gonna make? Huh?
How much money do you think he's gonna get paid?
They saying he should make 40. But see, Lamar wants to win. And without an agent, and see, here's the problem with that right now. Without an agent, guess what? No news is being leaked. You don't hear nothing about the contract. You don't hear what they're discussing. You don't hear what might could happen out of this. Lamar wants the money, and we know that, but he wants to win. How do we not know right now? Is he going to give money back to get the players that he need or he want on the team? Because think of it like this. Right now, they talking about a possible trade to Washington for Cooper, right? Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
So they talk about a possible deal to Washington.
Wait, you mean Dallas?
I mean Dallas. I'm sorry.
You said
With
I was
Dallas.
like confused. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I was
wait,
confused too. I was like,
Punk.
Washington.
Punk. I'm saying like, Punk. You guys had Amari
Dallas.
Cooper on your
They
roster.
supposed to be giving up Peters. They supposed to be giving up Peters in the third round, right? They want a true number one. Evidently, they saying Brown is not him. We already know that. Let the crybaby go. You know, catch the ball, do your thing. Catch the ball, stop dropping to the ground. You don't want to get hit. But they talking also about they got the money to go get Matthew from Kansas City. Now, that's a nice little deal if they get him because they said they was keeping Jeffries. It would have been nice if they could have kept Peters because that safety duo right there is treacherous. Now, if you kept Peters and Humphreys on them corners, man, that defense gonna be stingy. Because now we got
you want to give up Peters in this?
No, I don't want to give up Peters. Did you hear what I just said?
I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't even know why
said
y'all
the
want to
rumor
trade him. I'm sorry. I get who Marlon Humphrey is, but I do not think he's better than Peters. When healthy, Peters showed it.
No,
when Peters is healthy, he's a beast. He's a far different animal than Marlon Humphrey is.
Right. Didn't say he was better. Them two together, playing on them corners is a beast. Mm-hmm. And that's 1-2 punch. It's hard to beat.
I was gonna say I really don't think you need to trade for Amari Cooper. Who I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm saying why not try and go after Chris Godwin, who he didn't have. He's not bad.
He's also coming off a knee injury. or something like that.
No. The way the world works now, we've seen receivers come back from ACL injuries and they've been better. So why not go get a Chris Godwin? He can make your offense, and he's younger. You can sign him to a 4 or 5 year deal. Amari Cooper's 29. He's about to be 30 years old if you trade for him. Go get a 26-year-old. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think Matthew's leaving Kansas City. I really don't.
I don't know because Kansas City ain't.
I mean, they're cutting players.
They not trying to give him what he asked for, and the Kansas City said they gonna cut him. It's something going on that
he's a free
not
agent.
going to pay him. If he's that much of their defense, they willing to let him go. They not on a positive.
What do they want to do? They want to go have the worst defense out there? Dude, Matthew is the only reason that defense was top 20. I don't give a damn. He's the only.
Agree. But they want to keep Orlando Brown.
I'm sorry. Name me 3 Kansas City defenders outside of Matthew that are even relevant or great. Because you got Chris Jones, but outside of that, you don't got no one. So Kansas City, you might want to.
The linebackers are decent. The linebackers are decent. I mean, they're not great, but they're decent.
I don't know. Man. It is what it is.
They also want to keep Orlando Brown, and they don't want to let him go. But I think
they don't have the cap space for him.
Yeah, I think it was Cincinnati.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Cincinnati or Cleveland that was trying to.
I know it sounds crazy, but Kansas City, they can make. They've
been finessing the fucking cap for like the past 2 years.
Not really true because they restructure deals and they don't care. Yeah. They will restructure and they have $85 million to work with if they can make the right moves. Just saying.
But I read if they want to, they can keep him. They can pay him. They got the money to pay him. It's just a matter of paying him and addressing the rest of the cap space and the rest of the team, who you're going to need and who you need to pick up. But they said they're going to move stuff around. They said they got the money to move stuff around, and they said they need him, so they're going to pay him.
Yeah, but they're screwing themselves in the long run by doing that. Just like the Saints, the Saints can't really do anything because
the Saints
is retired and he's still getting paid.
The Saints, even though we want to look at their cap room space, they can definitely do some damage in that division. That division over there is pretty bad. It is. It's horrible.
But they did all that and they only have 1 Super Bowl.
I don't know.
No.
They screwed themselves in the long run. That's why Sean Payton left, and that's why.
Again, that division. I mean, that division over there is pretty bad. So we'll see how they do. But
that's why I don't pay all the time. Have when you go out and buy a bunch of diva superstars and put them on the same team, because that don't mean they can play together. That don't mean they can play together. You can get all the top 10 in each position you want to. That don't mean they can play together.
Yeah, that's true. Chemistry.
I mean, you get me a nice young core that got heart, that got drive, that got passion. I'll take that young group that didn't have experience, that got drive and passion.
Hey, man.
But insert. The Saints are like what you said about Titans. They're like in win now because
we'll see how they do. But actually, I just got that notification on YouTube. Someone just subscribed to us. I'm like, okay, we hit a 150 finally.
Nice.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you to whoever did that. Let me see if I actually one second. I know who it is. Let me see if I can get him on here because what's that? Yo, what's up?
Never mind.
Oh no, I'm just texting him. Oh, who the fuck? He said. Thank you. Actually, I got another DM. Keep in the milestones. Fuck yeah, we will. But if we want to talk about the AFC North anymore, you can. But we're going to talk about the next subject here in a few when you guys are ready.
All right.
I do want to say to finalize this, my contenders of that division are Cincinnati and Baltimore. The pretenders are Cleveland, and Pittsburgh.
Big pretender.
Yep.
Anyone who's in here actually can hit that button. Actually, we just got a few people join up in here, but how's everyone doing tonight?
So.
Oh, yeah.
He asked what I was doing. I said I'm on live now. But yeah, the next subject is what will happen to Amari Cooper, because there's been talk of him being cut or traded.
How you feel about him as a former Raider? How you feel about him?
He can be good in the right system. I'm sorry, but like as far as I'm concerned, like
if he's going to get traded, but if he don't get traded, they're gonna cut him.
Yeah, they're gonna trade. I think they're better off cutting him because the money they save, and they need money, and their receiving coordinator next year will be CeeDee Lamb, Juju, and Michael Gallup. I really think that's going to be the receiving core outside of that.
I think he saved him $10 million.
20 million.
20 million? I thought it was 10.
Yeah, he saves them money. Anyone who wants to join, my link is in the description up on there.
What's the only thing he goes to? Who needs a receiver? We're not going to pick him up. Fuck no.
Oh, well,
I mean, that's Max. It really it just depends on the money, because if he's a free agent,
Patriots.
The Patriots, nah, they're so cheap. They'll offer this. They will offer that motherfucker $5 million, and they'll try and get away with that.
Yeah.
Now, if we didn't notice this is one of my next storylines, because I didn't even write this down. I was just thinking about this. The Buccaneers. Ali Marpet just retired here a few days ago. What are your thoughts on that? Yep. I told you guys. I've said this before. Anyone can retire at any age, and that man was still one of the best guards in the league. He was a top 5-10 guard in the league, and he just retired. Like what? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. So Tampa Bay, without Tom Brady, lost their guards. They're gonna have key free agents potentially leaving them. So that division could potentially be a nightmare to
grabs. Actually, the other storyline I was going to talk about before we got into my storylines was Adam Schefter tweeted out, the Colts GM Chris Ballard spoke about Carson Wentz's future. I don't have a direct answer for you right now, but we're working through it. Ultimately, we'll do what's best for the Colts money issue.
He's gone. He's gone.
That's
not fair. That's not fair to him, because he didn't really get a shot. Like, he didn't really get a chance. Like T.Y. Hilton, wasn't he hurt a little bit?
He just isn't good. He sucks.
Yeah. Just give him a receiver and they'll be fine. They had a good defense. I mean, they damn near had 7 Pro Bowlers on that side.
They did. But again, to me, the Pro Bowl don't matter no more. The Pro Bowls come to a point where it just doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care who makes it at this point. Like, I didn't even. I think we all know this. I didn't even watch that. That was a pathetic. That was a pathetic game put out by the NFL. Like, they're like, oh, we're just gonna throw this two-hand touch football game out. It's pathetic. But
unless you're Crosby and you're actually trying to fucking hit somebody.
But yeah, we're gonna speak about Amari Cooper's future. To finish up on this one, I mean, I don't know. I think he's probably gonna get actually cut. And if the Ravens really want him and they let him get cut, I think they're better off doing that, because they might just give him for less money than what he's making right now, which is $20 million. He's gonna go make maybe 14, 15 on the open market, but I think the Ravens would be better off just signing him if they really want him that bad. Don't trade one of your best cornerback in the NFL. I mean, cornerback.
Just wait till he hits the market.
Yeah, wait till he hits the market, because he's gonna hit the market. I think we all know that by now. It's kind of like,
yeah.
But the thing is,
I mean, I'm sure the Cowboys are going to try and trade him, but they're not going to be very successful.
No.
Yeah, because
they're gonna no
one's going to take up that 19 mil.
Dude, I mean, they really think they're going to go ask for like too much. I really do think they will. We'll see.
Like 2 firsts. A first or a second. Second, 2 seconds.
But you know what everybody's doing? what they doing with people like that, and it's funny. They want a lot, like John.
They do.
You want a lot for Saquon Barkley. You've been hurt ever since he's been in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, has
The
he
guy
played
had
all
the
season?
guy had a great season his rookie year, and then he fell off the face of that planet. I don't know what else to tell you. The man's
Right.
been overrated ever since. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't draft the running back in the first round.
But yeah, it's been consistent. I mean, the teams, we gotta see what happens on the open market. Amari Cooper, Dallas, their corner situation is so bad. That's why they're asking for a corner. Because let's be honest, Trayvon Diggs isn't a star.
Isn't Quan? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Wrong Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs somehow was so overrated this year. It's just crazy. You get 11 interceptions. You get this perception put on you. And if I'm talking about A-tier corners, I'm talking about J.C. Jackson, Jalen Ramsey, A.J. fucking Terrell. Those are my top 3 corners right now. But,
My boy, man.
Chris likes that. Chris likes that. You can tell he's the grin. He's grinning. He's
Hey,
like,
man, I knew he was going to be a stud since rookie.
What about Jesse Bates? Jesse Bates was pretty good.
safety.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was mentioning corners, but Jesse Bates is a great safety. I'm not gonna, say too much about that. I
but
think
the Bengals are obviously going to re-sign him.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how much money he asks for. Because I think though, if he asks for a ton of money, they might just be a little cheap fucker and not resign him. But there's a bunch of teams that have succeeded.
But they have a lot of
him.
cap space, so I don't think it'll really matter if he asks for him.
I guess we can speak on Kyler Murray. So their agent, we'll speak about his agent first. Him and his agent agreed to take the money that they want, and they're going to take it directly to the front office, which I don't agree with. I don't think you can demand money as you're walking into your, third year? Like, what? Why would you go and demand money? Like, what are you doing? You're not worth what you asking for. And I loved every moment of reading what happened today with Larry Fitzgerald Sr., his father, Larry Fitzgerald. I just loved reading that because it was funny to me.
It's true.
What the hell? Okay, I'll read that in a second. Let me just see this. Let me read this off because Larry Fitzgerald Sr. calling out Kyler Murray. He said he's spoiled. He brings his Oklahoma offense to the NFL team, has to catch up. Great talent. He's never been humbled. Keep working. He's kind of saying what everyone's thinking, and I don't know what else to say.
I mean, it's true. He. Oh.
I think he's overrated, honestly.
Yeah, people say he's top 5. Some.
He's at best. He's at best to me. At best to me, he's 9 or 10.
He had a pretty good offensive line. He had a pretty good defense.
One of the best wide receivers.
He had one of the best wide receivers.
Well,
and if that, you still had a little bit of help on that side of the ball.
I mean,
he choked. It's just he choked. He didn't.
I'm not gonna say he had one of the best receivers because let's be honest, DeAndre Hopkins barely played.
No, I'm saying
let's be honest. I'll keep it real. Whose fault was it that he didn't play much? It wasn't his fault. It was the coaching staff. The coaching staff let him take days off. The report that I saw was they let him take personal days. Like they were just letting him take days off. And I just don't understand why you would let your star take days off. Like that's not good work ethic to continue and improve and continue being the star you are. If that's true, I don't know what to tell you, but
maybe there's a reason. I mean, why didn't Larry Fitzgerald come back?
Larry Fitzgerald.
He's done, but I mean, You can't knock that he doesn't love the game.
I mean,
it's kind of hard to
we'll
leave.
see because Christian Kirk is someone that's a free agent for them. They're not going to. Let's be honest. Chandler Jones probably isn't going to get re-signed.
No,
he's not worth money. He's not worth that much. He had one good game this year. He had a 5-sack game. The rest of the season,
nothing.
In another 16 games.
I remember after that game, people say he had a chance to break the sacks record, but TJ did that. Well, Ty did.
Well, nah, because Chandler Jones, I think, only had like 10 sacks maybe the whole season, 11 sacks. He wasn't good, and he's demanding high money.
Well, like
so yeah, I just read.
Brother,
he's done. It's crazy.
I just read that earlier today about him, but I thought TJ Watt was one or a half a sack away from breaking a record.
I think it was half. Yeah, it was either from breaking the record or tying the record.
He tied it
from breaking. Yeah, he tied it. So he was a half a sack from breaking it.
Like crazy. I didn't even hear the other guy's name, Clark Haas, coming close to breaking the sack record.
Yeah,
they said he was because I read an article today. I was like,
yeah.
I said he must have some sacks. They didn't make a big deal out of it.
When Kyler Murray, his own teammates called out him for being immature, like he lacked leadership. And like when his team was down, he showed no effort. So, and I saw that in some of the games. He really wasn't all that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Is Chris not there?
Some people need to not.
Is it just me or is his screen loading?
Yeah, his screen was loading.
Yeah, no, it's going. Yeah, it must have been some internet trouble. I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyways. Sorry about that. Anyways, guys. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with Kyler Murray.
No. Definitely an interesting thing to look forward to, though, I guess.
I think because we're on to our last.
Maybe them personal days by DeAndre Hopkins were for a reason. Maybe he's tired of Kyler Murray's shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to our final two topics here. Someone gave me this idea to talk about Devontae Adams' pros and cons to being a Las Vegas Raider. I'll start off with the pros. Great route runner, great hands, one of the better leaders in the league. He's great receiver. We all know who he is. He's the best. He's the best in the biz, and he doesn't ever stop. You know. The con is a huge thing for me, and that's because he's demanding high money.
Yeah. He's demanding quarterback money.
Yeah.
Receivers don't get paid $30 million a year. I'm sorry, but DeAndre, the most money I think he gets paid, it's 27.5. I think that's 28.5. 28.
No. LeBron had to mess it up for everybody because now a lot of players are starting to be demanding where they want to go, what team they want to play for, and not being traded until they get traded to that team.
Not saying he's not worth it, but that's too much to ask for. Because, put it this way, if you get him and you pay that $30 million a year, what if he gets hurt? You're fucking screwed for the next season. So it's like, I would want him, but at the same time, I look at it like, if he gets hurt or if something happens to him, we're fucking screwed.
Wait, what?
That's what happened with the Ravens a couple of years ago. They had like 3 or 4 players that was no longer with them, and they still had to pay.
Yeah. Actually, talking about Green Bay right now, there was leaked messages between about what Benjamin Albright had said. Someone asked the question on Twitter asking what was the decision for Aaron Rodgers, and Benjamin he goes 2 letters, GB, as in Green Bay. So he might be sticking around. I think he's sticking.
Damn.
I think we should have expected it. I think at this point, it is what it is.
But they're gonna make him the highest paid quarterback in the league. If they
honestly,
he's been to the playoffs once and hasn't even won a playoff game, so no way he should be the highest paid.
I'm surprised
Green Bay will probably will do anything for that man to stay.
No, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers. He's been to the playoffs a bunch, but
I thought. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I was confused. I was like, he's been to the playoffs once. Wait, what did I miss? And I was like, oh wait, it's Kyle. But now, never mind. Anyways, we'll see. Dude, I mean, how much do they really pay him? How much is he really worth? Because in reality, this doesn't help Rodgers at all. Because if he gets paid this money, you're not getting Adams back. You're not.
Yep.
And he says he wants to win, but that would also, if he's getting paid this money, probably you have to get rid of Zadarius Smith and just key pieces to this team.
He's testing the money.
Great, yeah.
He said they was gonna put him on.
A Bears fan in my group chat, I sent this through. He goes, shit, I'm getting tormented by this guy for another year. I'm like, for Aaron Rodgers, man. But just want to mention one more thing. This is about Carolina, man. Y'all paid Ian Thomas, right? $6 million. And all I've heard from Carolina fans is you're a blocking tight end, and you're not even elite at that. Yikes.
Okay, here we go. This is what I thought. Outside of football, Rodgers is the minority ownership stake of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah. But
and then he has another team too. He's supposed to be minority ownership, but that's why he kind of said he didn't want to leave. But it was another guy in the group that told me about this, and I knew this like a couple weeks ago. But if he's not good, they ain't gonna pay him when he just retired because he has a lot of stock.
Yeah.
Within the Green Bay, Wisconsin right now. For him to even leave.
He does. It is what it is. He's not leaving Green Bay. I think Denver fans, I told you, dumbasses. I told you. Don't.
No.
Y'all hearts. Now y'all hearts got to be broken because, oh no, y'all aren't getting the quarterback y'all want.
Rodgers ain't going to Denver.
Now, Carolina. I don't know if you saw this today. This is also to bash Carolina's front office because they kept Matt Rule around. He's a terrible guy. I don't know why they ever thought this guy was ever going to succeed. It's been terrible since he's got here. He's made bad contracts, and they're just making bad moves. But they are literally down to either, if they don't get Watson, they want to go run it back with Cam Newton.
Why?
Why would you run it back?
Why?
Okay.
Because they give up. Because they're giving up. Because this is their sign that they have. Listen, if you're a franchise, why are you limiting your wish list to one quarterback? You know, if you can't get this guy, you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I really don't.
And what's crazy is they got Cam back, and then he didn't even do shit for them. And they just benched him after.
He sat his ass on the bench all year. That's what he did.
Exactly.
So why do you want him back? Let the man retire. He's not ever going to go back to that MVP form. Let's be honest.
He's just hurting his resume at this point if he goes bad.
Football ain't for him right now.
I just don't understand it. It makes no sense. Their franchise is just a shit show. They paid a tight end, a blocking tight end, $6.5 million a year, and guess what? He's in legal trouble. How did you not know about this? It's just they just don't look like they care. They don't want to win. Yeah, they're in a bad.
Apparently, he's not even a great blocker to boot. So yeah, even worse.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It was a bad move since he even got that deal. It didn't make sense. Every Carolina fan I've talked to, they've said the same thing. He's not even that good. Guess what? He was their tight end 3 on their depth chart this year, and he just got paid $6.5 million.
He's the ultimate finesser. That's what he's good
Yeah.
at. He finessed the living shit out of them. He's a third. He's on third on their depth.
Well, let's be honest.
If
you know you can get away with all this money,
yeah,
you're not telling me you're not doing that, right? Like, let's be honest. You're doing
I'm
that.
doing that.
And this is especially
Ultimate
one of the
finesser.
worst franchises who didn't they just give Christian McCaffrey a big contract?
Yeah.
Like over 160
something. Wait,
He
what?
got a nice contract.
Like
He got
100
hurt.
something, no?
Did he really? Nah, there's no way they paid him $100 million to be a fucking running back. I'm sorry, if running backs are getting paid that much money, shit, you better sign me up, boy. I'll pay. I'll play. I don't give a damn. Christian, I want to look at this up because that kind of if he making that money,
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm not.
I don't know. Let me just see what he made. He signed a 4-year, $64.5 million contract.
Oh, okay.
Including an extra 21 in signing bonuses.
Oh yeah, yeah, close to 100 then, damn near.
Damn.
To include the bonuses and incentives that he does during the games, and if they go to the playoffs, or if he hits a certain yardage milestone, or fucking TDs. Put it this way, he's getting paid $100 million.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. So McCaffrey's the ultimate finesser too.
Shit, what's Sam Darnold gonna go get paid? Nah, we gotta go see Sam Darnold get paid 5 years for $200 million.
Honestly, I wouldn't even doubt it.
That front office needs replaced. That team needs replaced. That team is in a shit show. It's terrible. They're in a bad position.
Mm-hmm. New ownership got the team down from the owner to the fucking down to the player, and then build off that one player.
Well, let me see one thing here. Hey man, that's nice. We hit 150 subs tonight, y'all. I think that's it for tonight's show. I guess we'll have to figure out what we're doing on Saturday's show because I'm holding off on the draft until like the last week of March, and I'll see. There'll be more news.
I'm thinking Combine will probably be heavily focused upon this Saturday because that's going on this week.
Yeah, it is. I guess anything you guys see, I guess we can Diego, I can add you into our group chat. But
for sure.
As anyone who watched tonight's video, like, subscribe, help us grow. I guess our actual 1-year goal has to be about like 800 subs. That'd be pretty fucking fantastic to get to. So again,
who's ever watching, subscribe to my channel, Sports Source on here. Sports Source, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Add me on Instagram, lv.raidersmedia. Add me.
Oh shit, he got my shit memorized. Anyways, again, we hit 150 subs on stream. Actually, I think we gained 3 subs tonight. Thank you to everyone who subbed. Continue to hit the sub button, and we'll see you Saturday. Saturday night will be about 9:30 stream. If y'all want to come through, I'll see y'all then.
I might be questionable Saturday.
Okay.
Later.
He's on the injury report.
Yeah, I'll be on the injury report.
He's on the injury report.